The inmate never uses toilet paper the normal way. Instead, he keeps crumpling pieces of it into tight balls, then drops them into the toilet to let them soak. After that, he coats each one with glue until they become rock hard. Once they dry, he presses every ball together into one solid block and hides it inside a toilet paper roll. Later, during lunch, he opens a carton of milk. Using a fork, he carefully peels away a thin layer of wax. Back inside his cell, he waits until the guard removes his restraints, then quietly sticks the wax onto the keypad of the cell lock. The next time the guard enters the passcode, the fingerprints remain on the wax. The following day, he secretly retrieves it. Now he has a perfect copy of every fingerprint. The only thing left is figuring out the correct sequence. He patiently waits for another opportunity. As soon as the guard removes his cuffs, he jams the paper block inside the locking mechanism. After the guard walks away, the lock can no longer latch completely. That gives him enough room to free one hand, test different code combinations, and unlock the cell. From the day he arrived, he's been studying the guards. Every cigarette break, he silently counts the minutes. After observing them for weeks, he discovers the same 7-minute gap every single day. Once his plan is complete, he sends out a letter containing a hidden message. His partner follows the instructions and waits in the prison parking lot. When the guards step outside for another smoke break, a vehicle suddenly explodes. The entire prison falls into chaos. He immediately unlocks his cell, rushes toward the control room, and freezes the live camera feed, making it appear that nothing has changed. Then he crawls through the ventilation ducts, reaches the fire station, and changes into a firefighter's uniform. When security checks the cameras, everything still looks normal, buying him the time he needs. By then, he's already hiding beneath a fire truck, leaving the prison unnoticed. After the truck reaches the emergency scene, he slips away in the confusion, jumps into his partner's car, and disappears. By the time the guards inspect the cells, he's long gone. Moments later, he stands quietly on the side of the road. He isn't running anymore. He's waiting to be found, because he was never a real prisoner. He's a specialist whose job is to expose weaknesses in prison security systems. Jack works for a government agency that tests maximum security prisons. Over 7 years, he has successfully escaped from 15 different prisons. But soon, another agency approaches him with a mission far more dangerous. To protect himself, Jack has a GPS tracker implanted in his arm, constantly transmitting his location. But this time, it doesn't help. He's captured the moment he leaves. His enemies already know everything. They cut the tracker out of his arm with a knife, leave him completely isolated, then inject him with a powerful drug. Everything goes dark. Jack has no idea that the mission has already spiraled out of control. When he wakes up, he finds himself inside a transparent prison cell. There is nowhere to hide. Every movement is being watched. The cell hangs in midair, completely sealed. There are no windows, no sunlight, no way to tell the time. Every guard wears a mask. No names, no expressions. Security cameras cover every inch of the facility, leaving 0 blind spots. To search for an escape route, Jack deliberately gets himself sent to solitary confinement. But the punishment cell is even more terrifying. The endless light never turns off. He can barely open his eyes. The temperature keeps climbing. His body begins to fail. His mind starts breaking. There are no rules, only constant pressure. Even so, Jack forces himself to stay awake. He pushes himself beyond his physical limits, carefully studying every tiny detail. And just when he is about to collapse, he finally discovers the prison's fatal weakness.